Have you ever thought you knew something only to find out that you were very wrong? Hi, I'm Mike Henry Sr. with Follower of One. Thanks for joining me again today on the Follower of One podcast. We've been going through Proverbs, and we're in Proverbs chapter 26. But like yesterday's episode and today's, humility is a key focus in this passage. We're reading Proverbs 26, verse 12, and it says, "Do you see a man who is wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him." That's Proverbs 26, 12. I'm one of those guys. These verses have to get my attention because I have this tendency to be wise in my own eyes. And so I've learned many of these difficulties, and I continue to learn them the hard way. Humility is being accurate about our status. When we think we know, then we really don't know. Then we're asking for it. We're looking for trouble. We're worse off than a fool, according to the author of this proverb. I can be pretty arrogant. In fact, I wrestle with arrogance most of the time. Sometimes arrogance wins. And when it does, I pay the consequences. When I think I know, I stop looking for answers, and oftentimes you will too. And so thinking that we know the answer becomes the first step in our problem. Oftentimes I want to question my own knowledge because it helps me be more humble, to be more practical, to consider the knowledge of other people and the information outside of me is more valuable than that's on the inside. When we appreciate others and care about their knowledge and their wisdom, then we get to see God shine through them. I want to look at other people and find the things that God appreciates in them and value those things. I want to value those things more. I think that's a challenge for each of us as Christ followers. We need to value each person that we meet and each person that we interact with in our workplaces or as we go about our day. As we value those people, we start to find more and more of these nuggets and gems, the wisdom and the information and the knowledge that they have, and we get to appreciate the value of it more. It was said of Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood that he was virtually impossible to interview simply because he would always end up asking more questions than the interviewer. I want to be that kind of person. I want to be more interested in the people around me than they are in me. I want to learn more about them and find out more because inside each person are these glimpses that we get of what it's like to be God. He created them. He created their friends and their family and their experiences. And all of these things become opportunities for us to learn a little bit more about God as we learn a little bit more about His creation. You can't change every Christian, but you can change one. And so I want to focus on the Christian I can change today. Help me not to think I know all the answers, but rather help me to be a searcher, finding what Jesus has for me to learn, appreciating what He has for me to appreciate, and learning more about Him from every person that He loves and every person that He created. That's a challenge for me, and I hope for you as marketplace ministers. Today, let's go into our workplaces and let's let God direct us. Help us to be humble and genuine and authentic in our pursuit of knowledge about God because we pay attention to and appreciate the people around us. Thank you for being a marketplace minister. Thank you for considering how your faith can make a difference in everything that you do. Remember, what we do because we follow Jesus matters forever. Thanks very much.